Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Let me first of all recognize the presence of the Deputy Prime Minister, Honorable Reginald Austri. Let me also recognize our dear friend, His Excellency Bentang, the Director General of the Department of Latin America and the Caribbean of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the People's Republic of China, my cabinet colleagues present, Ambassador Lu of the People's Republic of China to Dominica, and of course Ambassador Martin Charles, our ambassador to China, and the staff of the Chinese embassy and the visiting delegation, the media. First of all, I would like to thank the Director General for his visit to Dominica. His visit was a very highly regarded visit to Dominica, and it demonstrates the continued high importance which the government of the People's Republic of China attaches to Dominica and the relationship between our two countries. We want to say to him from the outset that Dominica will continue to adhere very strongly to the One China principle, the bedrock of the diplomatic relations between our two countries. That with Dominica, China can be rest assured of our continued sincerity and our mutual respect, which we've shared for the last 15 years. And this relationship between our two countries will be strengthened in the years to come. The Director General and myself had discussions today on some very important subjects, and I will share this with the public at the appropriate time, but that it has certainly demonstrated the sincerity of the Chinese people and their continued efforts in helping Dominica with its economic and social development. So I want to say to you, Director General, thank you very much for your visit and to express our profound gratitude to the leadership of the People's Republic of China, who has been a strong ally of Dominica in its efforts. And we know that whenever we were hit by a disaster, China was one of the first countries to be present, providing support to us. Do you want to It's fine. It's fine. Okay. And so we're here to sign yet another cooperation agreement between our two countries. It's a grant aid to Dominica. That is on top of all of the projects that are being implemented in Dominica, financed by the government of China. And I want to say to you, Your Excellency, that Dominica certainly intends to raise with the United Nations Human Rights Council the attempts of double standards in the way it treats countries and treat countries differently. And we believe that when these entities are making pronouncements, they must be based on facts and information, not disinformation, not innuendo, not allegations, but on investigated facts, and to ensure that countries are respected. I also want to commend the leadership of China, and President Xi in particular, and the authorities in Hong Kong for the manner in which they have been handling the internal challenges faced in Hong Kong. I believe that the Chinese leadership have shown great restraint, profound tolerance, and our hope is that there can be a settled solution to the present challenges. This is an internal matter within the People's Republic of China. But whatever Dominica can do to assist with a resolution to this matter, we are prepared to do so. But we believe that the rule of law must be respected. The destruction and damage of people's private property and public property should never be tolerated by any one of us in this world. A wrong in one country is a wrong in another country. And countries have laws, countries have regulations, and these things must be respected by all concerned. And so we're hoping that there can be an end to the lawlessness that's taking place in Hong Kong, and that people respect the rule of law. And of course, going forward, I think the visit of the Director General has certainly placed the relationship between Dominica and China in some very, very strong footing. Very, very strong footing, and I look forward to that continued collaboration and cooperation. As we know, China itself has its own challenges of poverty and underdevelopment in many parts of its country. It's a huge country with a very large population, but China continues to reach out to countries like ours, in assisting us, and we're very grateful for this. We have seen the first phase of the Dominica-China Friendship Hospital open. Our residents and citizens have been utilizing the services at the hospital. Certainly, every one of us will agree that it is a remarkable improvement to what we currently have. And we're very grateful for this. And this is one of the reasons why, Your Excellency, we have named the hospital the Dominica-China Friendship Hospital, so that future generations and all of us who would receive medical care from this hospital will be reminded of the generosity of the people of China. And so we're very grateful for this. And again, Your Excellency, rest assured that under my leadership, that this government, which I have the honor to lead, will continue to respect the One China policy. We do so as a matter of principle. And as I've always said to my citizens, myself and this government, we do not negotiate principles. We negotiate words, but not principles. And so we're not going to be negotiating on this principle of the adherence and the respect of the One China policy, and that there is but one China, of which Taiwan is part of. So I want to thank Ambassador Lu Kun for his efforts. Ambassador was the first year at the time of the hurricane. He experienced it himself, and he has lived to understand the enormity of the task, and he really helped in mobilizing tremendous resources to Dominica. So we're very grateful for this. As I said, in a few days' time, I will express to the nation the areas of understanding and collaboration between our two countries. His Excellency is here for 2 days. Tomorrow we shall visit the site of the proposed international airport. So we're very grateful for your presence, and again, please convey our sincerest and warmest regards and gratitude to the government and people of China. And you can report to your principals in Beijing that where the relationship between Dominica and China is concerned, everything is well. Thank you very much.